Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I was due in Nashville, Tennessee, and it is good to be home from PAX East. I have been so rejuvenated by spending time by so many awesome and creative and talented people, and it was just a wonderful experience, even getting to meet some of our fans. So, it's one of those things, a lot of folks say, I don't know if I want to spend the money to go out to this convention, I don't know if I'm going to make the money back. It is the best thing to surround yourself with other exciting people. Like, I've been kind of cooped up at home a lot, and, otherwise I've been, going to work, and just getting out and hanging out with other cool YouTube folks has been wonderful for me. I'm excited about making videos, and I'm really pumped. I've really wanted to teleport down there. Oh, good. Now I can. So, one of the most exciting things that came up during PAX East was not the panel that I gave with Good and Slowpoke and Art Frederick, which was packed. The room was full 15 minutes before we started, which was awesome. No, and I'm sorry, we don't have any video of that to my knowledge. Maybe somebody recorded it, but Twitch was not there, unfortunately. No, the highlight was not meeting the awesome people who make Lord of the Rings Online, which was, completely cool. Although I should confess that was a major highlight. Because Lord of the Rings Online, I started playing it the other day because I'm going to be, for my day job, I'm going to be recording Lord of the Rings Online for a course with a professor. Apparently, I'm the go-to guy for recording video games footage at my work, because even though we have 20,000 employees, I'm the only one that does this. Hey, I got a fish. No, the highlight of the trip was learning from Mr. Good Boulderfist, the creator of the Minecraft server, and an awesome friend who I met at PlayOnCon. Is there a zombie here? Why do I hear a zombie? There should not be zombies here. Well, okay. So there was a zombie here. Thank you, Minecraft. Dinnerbone, fix your game. Anyway, where was I? Oh, also, I saw today that Jeb did not get to go to the Game Developers Conference. He's stuck back in Stockholm making Minecraft for us. So, if anybody runs into Jeb, say thank you. Say, I appreciate that you could be out partying every night at Game Developers Conference. And even though Jeff and Casey hate those parties, they're pretty good. Where was I? Train of thought. Good Boulder Fist at dinner at the Haru Sushi restaurant was kind enough to share with us when Schism asked, does anyone know how you get miso soup? He said, miso soup is a very, very intense process. You actually take fish that you catch and you dry them for several months, and then you grind off flakes with a grater, a cheese grater type thing to get little flakes. And then you use those flakes to make the base of the miso soup. And so that got me thinking, I've tried to make a lot of different soups in Minecraft, and some of them have worked and some of them have not. But I've never tried leaving a whole bunch of fish in a cave for 5 months and letting them dry out and then grinding them up. So, you know what? Maybe I'm not going to catch that many more fish than this. But I'm gonna keep trying, because at the point where you're leaving fish in a cave for 5 months, you might as well leave a lot of fish in a cave. Don't leave 2, because then it'll be 5 months before you have another miso soup. That's not ideal. Other highlights of PAX. Wow, I've got to say, Aurelian did an incredible job of planning a outing for us all. Setting us up to do karaoke and whatnot. You can find some video online of Paws and I being backup dancers for Generic B. We did not rehearse in advance. It's pretty obvious. Where am I hearing zombies? I'm hearing zombies, right in my head. Right? That's not just me. Do you guys hear those? They're, right below us. Okay, that's super creepy. I don't like that. I'm going to fish over here. Bye-bye, zombies. Enjoy being under the ground. Claw your way out of somebody else's grave. Or I guess they're still your graves, but do it in somebody else's backyard. I don't know who has a backyard full of graves, probably a church. Anyway, I loved hanging out at Minecon, or I did, that's also true. I loved hanging out at PAX East with all the cool Minecraft people, and it was so fun. I also got to meet a bunch of indie game devs and play a bunch of board games with Art Frederick, who made Pitfalls and Penguins with me. Art pointed out to somebody that we had known each other for 13 years at this point, which is like crazy because it's like I've been making comics with him for like 7, and now Pitfalls and Penguins for like 5, and it's like, wow, we've known each other a while. So, be good to your friends, because some of them will stick around, and that's nice. That's a good thing to have happen. Lots of morals in this one. Lots of great things like that. Yeah, let's see. Highlights. But yeah, Aurelian arranged a sushi night for us. Ooh, 3 fish. I actually had 5 fish in my sushi because I ordered the rainbow sushi, which I was gonna share with King Daddy D-Mac, but it's like, I don't know, 2 guys, rainbow sushi, and we ended up not actually sharing, not because of any sort of assumed societal stigma, but just because we were both so hungry, we ate all of our own sushi before we got to share with the other. Another fish! Boom! Let's see, what else did we do? I really, really liked hanging out with everybody, and Generic B is just such a friendly guy in real life. I know he's a hermit on the server, but in real life, he'll just go up to random people on the street and, like, sing the Tra-la-la-la-la song to them, and then other people will record it, and I'm just kind of like, I would not feel comfortable walking up to 2 random women on the street and start, like, singing at them while recording, but they seemed to think it was funny, so I guess that worked out okay for him. But yeah, that's not me. I couldn't do that. I met 2 of the Mind Z devs who were really cool guys. We went and did karaoke as well. I got to meet Sevidus from Sevidus.tv, who is currently hanging out in Texas and making full-time streaming happen. That was fun. I'm really looking forward to, hopefully, at some point, I'll drop my wife and the baby off down with my in-laws in Texas, and then drive down and hang out with Sev for a few days, and maybe do some, some sort of marathon stream or something with him. Probably shouldn't do a marathon stream, because I'm going to have to drive back to where my wife and baby are with my in-laws, and that will be bad. So, continuing to gather all the fish that we need for our wonderful miso soup fish fry and stuff. Now, let's see. What else? I guess everybody enjoys PAX for different reasons. And that's what makes it so great, is it has this mass appeal across all these different boundaries. And it was just really great being able to meet the Feed the Beast team. Got to meet Tog. Got to meet Lex Manos, who does the Forgecraft thing. Got to meet Slowpoke and his awesome life partner, Lynn. I don't know if the word life is appropriate there. His partner, Lynn. I don't know. They've been together like 17 years or something like awesome. So his 17-year partner, Lynn. Slowpoke is just as fun as you would think he would be. I don't know if you guys have seen his streams, but he's the guy he's the lead for Feed the Beast. Incredibly hilarious, awesome, fun guy. The only problem I have when I look back at PAX is every single person that I spent time with, I'm like, I wish I had more time to spend time with them, but, like, you just can't. There's so much going on there, and it was kind of funny trying to maneuver, like, occasionally everybody would get organized into a big clump of 20 people, and it would immediately become obvious that we were no longer a mobile or usable clump of people. Like, when there's 3 or 4 of us, it's like, oh, let's go try some indie games, let's go do this, let's go do that. But as soon as you get 20 people, it's like, well, let's go block an entire walkway until we get yelled at by the enforcers. Okay, maybe not, let's not do that. Yes. But, PAX East, I recommend you guys go sometime. I've been to 3 out of the 4 of them that they've done, I believe. I believe they've done 4. In the very least, I've been to 3 of them. Always awesome, always a fun time. It's getting dark, so let's go ahead and stow our fish. Luckily for you viewers, I made a point before starting this video of seeking out an ancient Japanese fish drying cave. Now, you might be like, hey Joe, How do you find one of those in Minecraft? What are the markings? Well, they're usually near water, and they'll have like a single torch. Look, how many torches? Let's count them, everybody. None. One. Okay, one torch. And oh, look, a box for drying fish in. We got some raw fish. They haven't been here very long. So we're just going to leave those 9 fish in that little box there. And we will let that be and come back in about 4 or 5 months, and we'll just shave those up a little bit. Make us some real miso soup. Good Boulder Fist would be so proud of us. So very, very proud. That cow's going to burn in a fire. I'm not proud of the cow. I will not be... If you were going to make a portmanteau of proud and cow, I guess I will not be cowed of the prow. That doesn't really work either. So now we just need to perfectly execute an ender pearl maneuver onto the top of this bridge from this high point here. Oh, no, we didn't make it. Nope. Oh, no. Now I'm dead. I'm going to use too much health. Yeah, that's how we die. That's how we die in the water, everyone. That's how we drown to death after having an ender pearl slam us into the ground 3 times. Okay, so I'm going to reascend or rescind my sky bridge attack pillar. I really need to add some sort of aerial target that I can point the ender pearl at and be assured of hitting the bridge. I think I managed to actually hit this bridge like 1 in 10 times. Luckily, I've already attempted 3, so I think I overshot it. Okay, so let's try it here. Boom! Bridge shot. Double bridge. This is good, because we only have a baked potato and no sword. And look at all them creepers down there. Oh, look, we do have a bow. The better to smite you with. Also, they had this game called Smitty at the Twitch TV booth, which is like a MOBA, which as far as I can tell is like a... Okay, I want to complain for a second about MOBAs. All of them are about fantasy characters, okay? Some of you guys gotta have, like, game development skills. Make a MOBA where all the characters are fish. That's what I want. I want a fish MOBA. I want schools of little baby fish nibbling at big fish that you control the big fish and your fish, like, attack the other fish. And I don't want magic. I just want your fish to, like, try and bite each other. It should all be melee-based. Make a melee-based MOBA with fish. Okay? Do that now. Okay? I'm going to end this video so you guys can go and start MOBA fish happening. Okay? Make sure to put in a filter to keep the water clean and to generate bubbles to keep the water oxidized. Oh, no. Okay. Man, this thing is hard to jump around on. You think I'd be better at all of this by now? I've only been playing Minecraft since alpha. You think I could jump up a crazy spire? And you know, Vetches makes like terrifying things like this constantly. I should be able to just navigate this like with my eyes closed in the dark. But alas, I'm just a very, very silly man with a dream of a beautiful aquarium fish MOBA thing. Actually, I guess if the MOBA takes place in the ocean, it doesn't have to have the air filter. Or the water filter, because, the fish naturally, like the kelp and stuff, purify the water naturally. So, yeah, I'm going to end this video so you guys can go make a coral... What do you call the coral reef? Like, if you have a collection of reefs, like, okay, if you have a whole bunch of gates, that's a terminal. If you have a whole bunch of terminals, that's a concourse. And I just smacked the mouse because I was gesturing wildly. If you have a whole bunch of reefs, is that like a larger organizational unit? Because that organizational unit would describe your little MOBA battlefield. MOBA battlefield? MOBA battlefield? We need MOBA battlefields, MOBA maps. There's only one map for MOBAs. So, to just kind of cover all the ground we covered so far, to reiterate, to cap this off, PAX East is awesome. There's like a million things about it that I'm probably going to end up talking about in the next few weeks because it's so incredible and everyone should go at least once. And go make MOBA about fish. Because they're so colorful. I just want to see a bunch of shiny fish. Like, everybody's like, I'm going to make magic and sparkles and particle effects. No! No, spend that rendering on beautiful fish. Just have them all swimming around eating each other. Nibbling. Nom nom. Seriously. Just go make a whole bunch of money. Why is no one doing this? and then give me some. Buy a bunch of my stuff. If you make a fortune off this, please sponsor my channel later. I wish I had the resources to make games like this. When I have an idea, this is something Andy Buchanan, who wrote Gift, and the Darren Book for Girls and a bunch of other things, Waking Up. She's hired Vetches to do a bunch of maps based on her work. She's a New York Times bestseller. And she mentioned that she was telling the story about how she had this idea for a project. So she calls up her publisher. And I just think to myself, when I have an idea, I tell Marion. And she usually says something like, I'm not awake right now, bother me later. Or, okay, so go work on that. I don't have like a publisher to do these things. I can't just have a vision and then have it actualized. And that's something to work towards, I guess. Whoa! And I almost jumped off of that. And talking about working towards things is something that I might want to discuss in my next video. I've got some ideas about kind of a weird orbital analogy for life trajectories that I've been thinking about a lot since PAX, but that's kind of its own thing. So, anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring, and remind me in about 5 months to go get those dried fish, because otherwise we're going to waste them and never be able to make delicious soup. And then eat it. We should eat the soup. Don't make soup you're not going to eat. Okay, bye.